I remember a great game. We had a good time. Thunder winning, of course, Game 5 of the Lakers.
Me and my friend were down here watching the game. We left a little bit early because the Thunder had won the game.
Leaving out of the stadium, I remember the crowd, obviously. I mean, it was a huge crowd.
As we came down Reno, we got to this parking lot right behind Sonic, and my friend says, "Hey, look at those girls down there fighting." So as we turned to the right, we heard gunshots ring out.
We were walking up Reno here, and we got to about right in here somewhere, and this is where we heard the gunshots.
Did not see the gunman.
Started hearing this pow, 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 and at the time I thought it was firecrackers.
From there, I remember falling on the ground and my friend waking me up and asking me to get up. Let him know I was shot. Then,
after everybody started hitting the deck and getting down, we understood that it was, gunfire.
Don't remember the initial feeling. I think my body went into shock, so it was no pain at all.
After a few seconds or maybe minutes, the police started arriving, and I looked off to my left and seen a guy laying in the street. He was laying out in the middle of the street, just right about out here.
And that was the last thing I remember.
It was something I'll never forget.
And then that's when they started giving me CPR, and that's just what people tell me.
Immediately I walked over, and the policeman approached me, and he's obviously looking for the shooter. And I told him I was a trained EMT and that I could help this guy on the ground if he would allow it. And immediately he said yeah. So I assessed that there was a gunshot wound to the back, checked for pulse, checked for breathing, couldn't get either one, and so immediately started chest compressions.
Tore my kidney apart. They had to take out my kidney, hit my liver, my pancreas. They had to take out part of my stomach, went through my stomach. Passed through my heart twice, went up once, chipped my ribs and went back in and was lodged into the heart cavity.
The ambulance took him away, or when they came and got him, I didn't think that he was going to make it. I hoped that he would and prayed that he would, but I just didn't know at that point.
I had 2 surgeries that night. I think it was 5 surgeries altogether. I remember one.
Had I not taken CPR, I probably would have not known what to do. So I would recommend that everybody, take some type of CPR training, just in case something like this ever happens.
23 days in the hospital and 10 days in rehab.
I don't really look at it as a heroic act. I look at it more as maybe I'm just a tool that God used, a rusty tool, and thankful that I was there to help.
Like I said to Brandon, thank you. It takes a lot of courage for somebody to hear gunshots and to return to the scene and see if somebody's okay. And if it wasn't for him doing that, I probably wouldn't be standing here today talking to you. So I really want to say thank you to him.